What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. The weekend is here. Hopefully, you all had a good week. Hopefully, you're all having a great Friday. Happy Friday to all of you. Let's get ready for the Yankees game. Let's do a little pregame. How's everybody doing today? What's up? What's up? Shout out to the chat. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share this out with anybody you know. I'm on the road to 700 subscribers. And if you're watching this on X, and if you're not subscribed, come over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And any support you give this channel is greatly appreciated. But what's going on to the chat? I see the chat is buzzing this evening. So what is going on? Nosebleed section. What's going on, Nosebleed section? And thank you so much, my friend, for the $2 super chat. It is greatly appreciated. My guy Ken is in the building. What's up, Ken? How you doing? How you doing? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's going on, Daniel Berry? Make sure you all subscribe to my guy, Daniel Berry. Does good work over there on his channel. CT Cards. What's up, CT Cards? How's it going? How's it going? Stephen B. What's up, man? How's it going? Jack. What's up, Jack? How you doing? What's up, Jack? And we got Dev Finch in the building. What's going on? Jacob Petruzzi. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Shout out to my guy, Jacob. How you doing? Aiden, what's going on? How you doing? FJ, what's up, FJ? How's it going, FJ? How's everybody doing today? Again, happy Friday. Hopefully you all had a good week. You made it to the end of the week. Another week that you all survived. Yankees, Red Sox pregame. Let's talk about it. How we feeling about this series? It's always a fun time when these two teams play each other, right? Maybe the rivalry isn't what it used to be, but it's still a fun time when these teams play each other. So let's enjoy it, right? Let's enjoy these two teams playing each other. And Sunil, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. So I was hearing about that, Sunil, about there might be a possible rain delay or there might be a rain out. And if that's the case, they'll probably play an open or a doubleheader tomorrow. We'll see what happens in Boston, right? So the game is taking place in Boston at Fenway Park. Just to talk about the Boston Red Sox, they're not having a great year, right? So they're 35-34. They're in third place in the AL East, so 13 games behind first place. So at this point, I think the AL East, as I have said many times before, that it's going to come down to the Yankees and Orioles finishing at the top of the division. It's going to be a race between those two teams to finish at the top. But you all let me know what you think. But that's what it's looking like, right? And that should come as to no surprise for anybody. Yeah, I know, right? You want to see Devers eat some dirt. I mean, I know Rafael Devers plays for the Red Sox, but he's a talented player. He's a good player. Red Sox were smart to sign him to an extension, but the Yankees lineup came out, so we'll talk about the lineup. We'll talk score predictions. We'll talk about what Luis Hill is going to do because he's on the mound tonight. Okay, we'll talk food, right? Everybody's favorite. We'll talk food. What's up, Mike? How you doing? What's going on? You're like 1 hour away from Boston, and there's a window between 7 and 12 before the rain comes again. Okay, yeah. So if you're an hour away, fill us in, man. Fill us in. What's the weather like? You're not that. It sounds like you're not far away at all. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about Abreu. The Houston Astros released him. So if the Yankees wanted to, I don't know what the game plan is for the Yankees as far as acquiring players. Abreu could be a good move. They would get him at a league minimum, so he would come at the cheap. That could be a possibility. We've talked about all sorts of possibilities, including the Yankees calling up Ben Rice or T.J. Rumfield, but they got to make room for him on the 40-man. And speaking of minor league players, Everson Pereira, for those of you that haven't heard, is done for the year. He's going to get Tommy John surgery. So he had a tear in his elbow. So similar to Jason Dominguez, which is unfortunate. So it's sad, really. I mean, the thing is, he was already blocked as it is, but it just it stinks that he has to get Tommy John surgery now. So, hopefully he heals up soon. He'll be back next year, 2025. So, so no Everson Pereira. Unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but these things do happen. These things do happen. My game alone. Yeah, well, I'll be honest with you. I'm not even paying attention to the finals for the NBA just because I don't care for either team, but that's just me. Let's see. The Red Sox aren't playing so bad. They're 2 games back in the wild card. The pitching is in the top 8 in the majors. Geez, I hate the Red. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I mean they're not playing too bad, but they've had better seasons. Let's put it that way. So this season is not one of them. Yeah, I think a lot of I think a lot of people probably would feel that way, Jack. I think a lot of fans would probably rather go in-house, which I would be in favor for. And honestly, a lot of the Yankees fans, they want a lot of these young guys being called up. So, at some point they will be. Who that is, I don't know. I mean, again, if they were to sign Abreu, I'm not necessarily opposed to it because it would be at the league minimum. So I'm not opposed. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I know there's other options that they can look into as far as first base goes. So there is that. Also, Garrett Cole is going to be pitching tonight. He's going to be making his 3rd rehab assignment. And I know his rehab assignment has been transferred from AA Somerset to AAA Scranton. So his rehab assignment, again, has been transferred. So this might be his final rehab start. We'll see, right? When Aaron Boone was asked about it the other day, he was asked, about Garrett Cole's, rehab start, if it would be his last one. And he said, we'll see. So you could see Garrett Cole as soon as next week. As soon as next week, but we'll just have to wait and see. As long as he's not being rushed back, as long as he's making progress, and he's not, having any setbacks, right? So when it comes to elbow stuff, I mean, you just don't want to mess around with that, right? But who else we got? Oh, I see my guy D-Rod. What's up, D-Rod? How you doing? You're funny. Nah, appreciate you, D-Rod. You do what you got to do. You do what you got to do. CT Cards think that the Yankees sweep. Yeah, could be. The Red Sox are always going to play the Yankees hard in Boston. And, that's just the way it goes. No matter what the record is of the Boston Red Sox or any AL East team, those teams are always going to play the Yankees hard. It's just the way it is, especially on their turf. That's funny. Oh my God. Yeah, so let's pull up the Yankees lineup real quick. We'll talk about the lineup. Let's see what we got here. What's up, Brad? How you doing? Cole's next start is for the Yankees. When do you start him, before or after Hill? You start him before Hill. If you're talking about number 1 and number 2, you got, I mean, I would put Cole at the number 1 spot. And Cole, we'll see how many innings they decide to let him pitch. So, but I think tonight he probably will be pitching 75 if I had to guess. But again, we'll see. But I'm going to pull up the lineup because I do want to go over the lineup. So here's a lineup here, folks. So Anthony Volpe is batting leadoff, playing shortstop. A little bit of a change to the outfield. Juan Soto batting second. He's playing left field. So he's playing left field for the first time this season. Aaron Judge playing center field. He's batting third, playing center field. Alex Verdugo tonight is going to be playing right field. He'll be at cleanup. Giancarlo Stanton playing DH. He'll be at the DH spot. He'll be batting fifth. Anthony Rizzo batting sixth, playing first base. Gleyber Torres playing second base. He'll be batting seventh. Oswaldo Cabrera's batting eighth, playing third base. And then at the dish, Jose Trevino. He'll be batting ninth. And on the mound today, the ace of this rotation, Luis Hill. So let me know what you all think about this lineup. I mean, it's pretty much been the same lineup. The only difference is Juan Soto playing left field, Verdugo playing right field. And I'm interested to see, and I know Sunil brought it up, the matchup between Luis Hill versus Rafael Devers. That's going to be a lot of fun. I want to see what kind of reception Alex Verdugo is going to get from the Red Sox fans. How awesome would it be if Verdugo hit a home run tonight at Fenway, which he probably could do. He knows that ballpark all too well. But what do you all think though? Let me know in the chat. But I do like the lineup. I like the fact that Oswaldo Cabrera is playing in this game. I feel like he definitely needs to play. Rizzo, he had himself a game yesterday. Well, sort of, right? He hit that home run. And then that game against the Royals yesterday, some folks were saying that play that was hit by the Royals, and some folks are blaming Anthony Rizzo in the bottom of the ninth because he didn't make that play. Other folks were blaming Clay Holmes. I mean, it's hard to say. You could look at that both ways. You could say that Rizzo should have charged that ball, and Clay Holmes should have ran to first base, but Clay Holmes did charge. He should have made that play, but he started running towards the ball, then he kind of stopped and expected Rizzo to pick it up. But, unfortunate what happened, but, it is what it is. These things, unfortunately, they do happen, but these mistakes cannot happen over and over again. But at the same time, I'm not complaining. The Yankees have one of the best records in all of baseball. So if not the best record, I have to check the standings here, but Yankees are playing amazing. Yeah, I can't wait to hear it either, man. I'm waiting for a home or for the Boston crowd. I wouldn't be surprised if they boo Verdugo. I'll be honest with you, but that's just me. Yeah, I hope Verdugo, Soto, and Judge go deep, 100%. I hope they go deep as well. Let's hope he does. So. What's up, James? How you doing? That ball was hit in no man's land. Are you talking about that play from yesterday against the Royals? What's up, Javi? Yeah, how awesome would it be if the whole lineup goes deep? That would be something, wouldn't it? And just to go over the pitching matchup. I got you, James. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That ball was hit a little weird too. That's my take on it, but it's whatever. That was yesterday's game. That's in the past now. What's done is done. You can't go back and change the result. If the Yankees were meant to win, they were meant to win. They didn't win. It happens. You win some, you lose some. But yeah, if the umpire didn't blow 2 strike 3 calls in the bottom of the ninth, the game over would have. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. But again, these things do happen, and there's only can't go back and change the results. Don't blame Holmes. Defense needs to be fundamentally sound to make the plays. Rizzo should have communicated better. Yeah, and some fans are arguing that. What's up, Yankees 2? How you doing? Welcome. All we can do is take care of the game in front of us today. Yeah, I mean, this is the series we got to look forward to. I think the Yankees should be able to take 2 out of 3. Rizzo froze like a deer in the headlights. Should have charged at the ball. That's my 2 cents. Understood. If Holmes continues to fall apart after every mistake behind him, it won't be long. The Yankees are out of first. They always keep winning too. Well, I mean, that's to be expected, though, FJ. I mean, the Orioles are going to continue winning. So are the Yankees. The Orioles have a good team, and I think a lot of us fans we expected expected the Yankees and the Orioles to go head to head. So it wasn't going to be a cakewalk for either team. So let's be honest about that. And as far as Holmes falling apart, there was a few of those games it wasn't his fault. There was the infield making simple errors that shouldn't have been made. So I'm not gonna solely blame Clay Holmes on that. All right, yeah, he's had his moments. I know he's got 4 blown saves, but there was a couple of those games. There was times where the defense didn't come through, the infield didn't come through. So I'll defend Clay Holmes. I know a lot of people were talking about in the past, like talking about getting other closers, but I'm glad we're sticking with Clay Holmes. But that's just me personally, man. That's just me personally. But I know the Yankees. The Yankees are going to have to get some arms for the bullpen. I think that's going to be really important. So, what's up, Ocean View Coffee Shop, man? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on, man? Hopefully you're doing well. But again, the Yankees do need some pitching. I know there's been a lot of talk about the infield, particularly with like first base and third base, that the Yankees may need some guys there, and the Yankees could do something in either one of those positions. My personal opinion, I think they need to go after some bullpen arms for sure. I think the bullpen needs to be addressed. They're somewhat thin at the bullpen. They got some guys that can throw, but you got to get some guys in there. There's Michael Kopech. His name has been floated around. Garrett Crochet. His name's been floating around. Those are 2 names. Obviously, we've talked a lot about Tanner Scott, Andrew Nardi, AJ Puck. These are other names that are coming up. I know a lot of Yankees fans were jumping on the bandwagon with Mason Miller, but personally, I'm not really. I'll pass on Mason Miller. But that's just my take on it. I mean, you let me know what you all think. But I doubt that the Oakland A's are going to even consider trading away Mason Miller. And even if you did, even if they decide to, you're going to give up a lot to get Mason Miller. So. Exactly, Ken. Right on the money. They're playing each other next week. The Orioles are going to Yankee Stadium, so that's what they're going to be. If the Yankees want a distance between themselves and the Orioles, yeah, they're going to have to beat them next week. At least try to go 2 out of 3. Yeah, sounds like there's a few places getting some rain. So Florida, Connecticut, Massachusetts, my area right now is a little cloudy. I think it looks like we're gonna get some rain, but we'll see. I'll take the rain. We do need it. Rain is never a bad thing. I mean, there's times where it does rain too much. Yeah, and that was the thing in the off season, right? We were talking about. We were talking about potentially trading for a closer, and we were talking about how what it would cost, and I'm just like, what? Let's just at the end of the day, I was like, you got to stick with Clay Holmes, and I'm glad we did. There was no way I wanted the Yankees to sign Josh Hader. And then some fans wanted Josh Hader. There was no way I wanted Josh Hader. Absolutely not. I mean, I'm not willing to pay a closer $19 million if I'm the owner of a baseball team. Yeah, no way, no way. $19 million for a closer is just insanity. Yeah, I'll take a look at that when I get a minute, man. Penn is the area where the Yankees can gain the most. If they can get a quality starter to it, all the better. I mean, so that's where Garrett Crochet comes in to play. He could be that lefty starter, and then they could potentially put Nestor in the bullpen or trade Nestor. So Crochet could be that lefty starter. The White Sox turn him into a starter. So, but knowing the White Sox, if they talk with the Yankees, they're probably going to try and ask for a lot because the Yankees' tax is real. He's a righty there, James. Kopech is a righty. Maybe. Yeah, as far as the old Yankees regime, you might be right. You like Crochet as an option? Yeah, Crochet is good, man. He's excellent. I would like him on the Yankees for sure. Feeling like deja vu all over again? Why? Why do you say that? I'd take Crochet over Kopech as well. Yeah, D-Rod, I did see that. I did see that Pereira needed TJS. It's unfortunate, so it's a bit of a setback, but what are you going to do? When you look at the pen, ask yourself, who will the closer be next season? Yanks being able to kill two birds. Yeah, I mean, Clay Holmes is going to be a free agent, so we don't know if the Yankees are going to sign him back and what kind of money he's going to demand, right? If you want to sign Clay Holmes back, what kind of money are you looking to give him? I mean, deja vu because Miller talk is like hater Snell. Yeah, I know. Look, I never wanted Josh Hader, Mason Miller, Blake Snell. I said I would only want Blake Snell if it was at the right price, and the price that him and Boris were asking for was insane. So kick rocks at that point. So, what's up, Scott? How you doing, man? How's your day going, Scott? Thanks for tuning in. What's up? But folks in the chat, just a quick pause. Make sure if you're enjoying this, make sure you all hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, if you're tuning in, please hit that subscribe button. Share this out with anybody you know. And if you're watching this on Twitter for the first time or X, come over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button so you could join in on the chat. There's always some great conversations here. Everybody brings something different to the table, and I greatly appreciate it. And any support you give to this channel is also appreciated as well, and I thank you for it. On 2 nights back-to-back, Robertson struck out Betts, Freeman, and Ohtani. He made them look incompetent. Yeah. I mean, you're talking about Roberts. Yeah. So, like I said, I'll have to check that out. I know we were talking a little bit last night there, Ken. I know you would want the Yankees to trade for him. I just don't know if the Yankees are targeting him, although you never know. There's always names that we talk about it as fans, but Brian Cashman and the front office, I mean, they go out and just like get a name that we didn't expect. So I would agree with that. Yeah. No Hater, not even in my closet. Wait, what would Josh Hader be doing in your closet? That's weird. Yeah, Yankees too. A lot of fans wanted Dylan Cease. Listen, if the Yankees were able to trade for Dylan Cease, I wouldn't have minded. But I don't know. To me, Dylan Cease is not I wouldn't consider him an ace. He's a good pitcher. I've said that many times. I think he's a good pitcher. I wouldn't call him an ace though. Right? He comes with a couple years of control. But for what the White Sox were asking for, there was no way I was going to give up that much for Dylan Cease. I'm sorry, but no. And I wasn't going to give up Spencer Jones for Corbin Burns, for 1 year of Corbin Burns? Absolutely not. Okay. And, the only way I would have said yes to Corbin Burns is if Corbin Burns decided, okay, you know what, I'm going to sign an extension. Then let me ask that question. If you trade Spencer Jones for Corbin Burns, but Corbin Burns agrees to an extension, would you all do that trade? Because I wasn't going to trade Spencer Jones for 1 year of Corbin Burns. There was no way I was going to do that. Yeah, Jack, exactly. This season he's a starting pitcher. The White Sox converted him to a starting pitcher. I was surprised to see that, but he would be a nice rotation, nice piece to the rotation if the Yankees were to trade for him. Fire Cashman, fire Boone for not getting hit or Class A and trade. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Tarp is on the field. Thanks for that. Yeah, I never would give Jones or Dominguez at all for Burns or Cease. I wouldn't either, especially for Corbin Burns in 1 year of control. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Who signs Burns? Anybody who needs an ace. Anybody who's in need of starting pitching. I mean, the Orioles are certainly going to try and sign him back. I mean, especially under that new ownership. Yeah, it'd be awesome to see a game, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, man. It sucks when games get delayed or rained out. It sucks. Yeah, maybe the Mets, NL West. I mean, as far as NL West, are we talking Dodgers? Yeah, that'd be the only team I could think of. I can't think of any of the other. Maybe the Giants, but I can't really think of. I don't think any of the NL West teams are going to sign. The Mets could potentially, but Mets need they have a lot of holes. They have a lot of needs on that team. If Jones had 3 years, I would think about it. Wait, think about what? What do you mean if Jones had 3 years? 3 years of what? The 5 names I gave you yesterday aren't on anyone's top run list. Each will be available by the deadline. Each is high volume strikeout pitcher from the pen. Well, those 3 names, yeah, those names that you gave me, I did were intriguing. It was definitely there were some interesting names, and you can share that with the chat if you want, there, Ken. Just so if everybody wants to give their thought on it. Yeah. So yeah, if Corbin Burns had 3 years of control, then you would have thought about the trade. That's I mean, I wouldn't argue with that. That's possible. I might be tempted by that, actually. I think Cabrera might get that ground ball from Garcia to walk it off. I've been saying it all the season. I think we got to go with their geriatric platoon at first. So you're saying platoon between DJ and Rizzo at first, and then put Cabrera at third. Is that what we're thinking? Yeah, exactly. I agree with that, Ken. O's are going to make a push, absolutely. So I was thinking that Giants and Snell gone this or next. Yeah, it could be. I mean, we'll see what happens. Oh, Bobby Bonilla Day in 2 weeks, Sunil. Yeah, he's still getting paid. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, I still can't believe they pulled that off. Okay, that's what I thought you meant. Burns for yeah. No, I figured. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, D-Rod with the $2 super chat. Shout out to my guy D-Rod. I love you, bro. My guy D-Rod. Get me out of the closet. Help. Love you. Hey, bro. I will be there. All right. I got to jump on a flight. It's going to take me a few hours to get there. And then, depending on what airport I need to go to and the drive, it's going to take me a little while, but hopefully you got some water and crackers to help you survive. Necessities. Those are important, especially being in the closet there, D-Rod. But I'll be there to save you, bro, if you need my help. D-Rod's hilarious. Unfortunately, we have to hold on to Jones until Soto is signed. Yeah, well, I mean, they're gonna listen. I am still in the belief that the Yankees are probably gonna try and find a way to play Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones at the same time. Not bring them up at the same time, but play them together on the same team. I'm sure they're gonna try and find a way. So, yes, indeed. Postpone theater. Kind of sucks if we have delay theater to turn them into. There's no lava. Hey! Don't be hating, Sunil. Don't be hating. Giovanni Gallego of St. Louis. Let me look him up. I'll be honest, I'm not the most familiar with that name, but let me look him up. Let's see what we got here. And while I look him up, folks, I have 2 player interviews next week. So one on Monday with Kip Gross at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, former Major League Baseball player. And I got one on Wednesday with Alex Cintrone at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That one's next Wednesday. So shout out to Nathan and his team for getting these interviews, man. It's been awesome. I love doing these player interviews. Oh my God, yeah, Colin Burns, forget it, man. Yeah, I believe it's something like that. It's like 4 or 5, maybe 6, but it's something along those lines. You'd have to give up so much to get them. Yep, DJ and Rizzo split time. Sorry, guys, I'm just getting caught up with the comments here. There you go, D-Rod. You're getting some help. There you go. Okay, D-Rod, you're getting some help. Should make some free D-Rod out of it. We're thinking about it. He should. Oh my God. The pen pitchers, yes. So here's the names that Ken was talking about. He was talking about Reed Garrett from the Mets, David Robertson from the Rangers, Griffin Jacks from the Twins, and Brian Hudson. Brian Hudson was the name that stuck out to me, you guys. That was the name that stuck out to me. He has been on the IL stint with an arm injury this season. I see. Well, Sunil, I'd love to listen. I won't talk about it on here, but I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. Let me just do that. But yeah, so Gallegos. Yeah, he's their internet. He was he was on the New York Yankees. So what? He's a pitcher. Well, as far as his Major League Baseball statistics, he's 18-21 with a 3.53 ERA. He's had 45 saves. What is his contract like? I guess we'll find out here. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen with this deadline. This deadline is going to be an interesting one because there's a lot of teams with a lot of needs because of all these injuries that have gone down this season. It's insane with the amount of injuries that have gone down this season. But the Yankees, fortunately for the Yankees, they haven't had to deal with too many injuries, right? So, I know Nick Birdie's still out. John Birdie, he's out. Cole is he'll be coming back. Clark Schmidt is out at the moment, but the Yankees this season though have a lot of pitching depth, so this is it's or not a lot of pitching depth, a lot of depth on the team just in general. So you like to see that. Well, Giovanni Gallegos. So I mean, the Yankees could trade for him. It looks like there's a club option for 2025, and he's a free agent for 2026. I mean, if he could help the bullpen, because the Yankees need some bullpen arms, but they need a lefty. They just definitely need a lefty. Definitely need a lefty. Oh, your internet's off? Are you talking from your phone? Or typing from your phone? You're using some mobile data? So Tanner Scott or Puck, yeah, those are. I mean, I wouldn't mind either one of those guys. I like Nardi. I do like Andrew Nardi. And again, from these lists of names, let me pull up those lists of names it's from your closet. Oh my god. But these are the names that Ken was talking about. So I want to pull up these names real quick. So the bullpen pitchers that he was talking about was Reed Garrett from the Mets, David Robertson from the Rangers, who, as we all know, David Robertson was a former Yankee, Griffin Jax from the Twins, and then Brian Hudson from the Brewers. Nardi is gnarly. Good one, CT Cards. I got you, D-Rod. I see you. But yeah, I wanted to pull up these lists of names right here. Like I said, I do like Brian Hudson. That was the name that stuck out to me. Hey, you know what, CT Cards? Sometimes, man, we do act like children. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we got to, man. Sometimes we gotta not be so uptight. We gotta be a little loose. I find nothing wrong with that. And Ken is saying it looks like the Cards are working their way into a challenge for NL Wild contention. Not sure what the Cards will be moving anyone. Yeah, I can't see it. But they themselves could be making a few moves. What were you guys saying I missed about the Yankees? I don't know, D-Rod. Let me know. What did you hear? Stephen B. saying I don't think Robertson be back after what he did with bonus for championship. I don't think he would be welcome back. Oh yeah, there was that controversy. Yeah, there was a little bit of that controversy. So yeah, you got a good point there. I don't see Robertson back either. I just don't see him back. But Brian Hudson, that's a name that I would be interested in if the Yankees were to go after him. I'm trying to see other names. Yeah, a lot of people don't want David Robertson back. Yeah, I think that ship has sailed. Honestly, I see where Ken is coming from with that comment. With David Robertson as being an option, but these other names are intriguing though. Brian Hudson, that wouldn't be a bad name to go after. I've had 6 surgeries and I've been punched in the face 1,000 times, so a closet joke ain't doing nothing for me. I know you've been through similar, D-Rod. Dang, D-Rod. All right. I'll see you. Yeah, exactly. Just let loose, be responsible, be safe, but just have fun, man. Don't hurt nobody, don't harm nobody. There's no need for that. But back to I know, man, we talking about a lot of different things. So what are we thinking for Luis Hill's performance tonight? So let me pull up the pitching matchup. We'll talk about the pitching matchup. So Luis Hill, 8-1 record with a 2.04 ERA. And then he's pitching against Brian Bello, who's got a 6-3 record with a 4.78 ERA. Assume if the game gets played tonight, I know somebody mentioned that the tarp is out. If the game is being played tonight, what are you all predicting for Luis Hill? Innings wise, how many strikeouts, how many walks, how many hits, how many runs? Let me know in the chat. Yankees 2 says Hill goes 7 and he strikes out 8. All right. I could see that. Does he have any walks, runs? What are you thinking? There, Yankees 2. CT Cards is saying Hill is going 6 2/3 with 6 hits, 3 runs, 6 strikeouts, 2 runs. Okay, or 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, 2 runs. Okay, all right. Javi is saying Hill will go 7 and strike out 4, 2 hits, and gives up a run. Okay. Personally, I think Hill will strike out 7. Give up, 7 strikeouts, 6 innings, 1 walk. So 7 strikeouts, 6 innings, 1 walk. And he'll give up a run. He'll give up 1 run. So it gives up 2 runs and 6 hits. Okay. No walks. Okay. All right. I like it. 21. Nice. Like Kerry Wood. That was awesome. I remember watching that as a kid when Kerry Wood struck out 21. That was amazing. Sunil is saying 7 innings, 4 to 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts, 99 pitches thrown. Okay. I like it. FJ saying 7.2 innings with 9 strikeouts, 6 hits, and 1 run. Any walks, FJ? What do you think? Or no walks? What are we thinking? Look up the over-under here, too, so we can talk about that. FJ saying 2 walks. All right, FJ. Okay. I can get behind that. You think Hill pitches 5 shutout innings and Boone pulls them after 83 pitches? Is that due to monitoring him and his innings? Because I don't know if anybody watched Foul Territory. I know I talked about it a couple days ago. Matt Blake was on the show, and he said that there is no innings limit on Luis Hill, but they're monitoring him. So, but I could see if maybe down the stretch they could limit his innings. I don't think they're going to have him pitch 150 innings for the season. Luis Hill right now, let's see, how many innings has he pitched so far? Let's look that up real quick. Well, so far he's pitched 75 innings. That's what I think. Or not what I think, but that's what I'm seeing. Sorry. So 75 innings so far for Luis Hill. That's how many innings he's pitched this season. You thought Boone pulled Luis Hill out early in that Dodgers game? Is that what you're talking about? What's his season high pitch count? That's a good question. Yeah, let's see. I'll look it up here in just a moment. Should be 60s, high 60s, low 70s. Oh, season high pitch count. Nah, you're good there, CT. Trying to find his pit, how many pitches he's had, like the most pitch count he's had in the game. Sorry, I'm not trying to have like an awkward silence. I'm legitimately trying to look this up. Give me. I'll try and find it though. CT cards. Hey, Cold Italian Pizza. How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Cold Italian Pizza? What's going on, NFE, everyone? Shout out to my guy, Cold Italian Pizza. He says Hill gets it done. Judge, Soto, and Stanton wreck Fenway. What about Verdugo, man? What do you think about Verdugo? I got you, CT. I got you, CT. In our 60s. Oh, my God. It's over 93 pitches. Okay. Gotcha, Ken. I had a feeling he got up into the 90s for sure. I had a hunch he was over 90. He had to been over 90. Who could use a Phantom IL trip after the All-Star break? Yeah, I bet he did. Nah, you're good, D-Rod. Everything okay, dude? Like, go ahead and text me, man. You got my number. We don't have Billy Epler as a GM. No fun. Phantom IL. Yeah, no doubt. I wanted to let everybody know the over/under for tonight's game. The over/under for tonight's game, you guys, is it's over under 9. What are your guys' score predictions? Let me know in the chat. Let's talk about score predictions. I honestly think the Yankees will win. I think the Yankees will win 6-4. I think the bullpen might give up a couple of runs. I'm not trying to talk bad about the bullpen. That's just what I think is going to happen. So they could give up a couple of or a few runs. So I'm going to go 6-4. So I'll be on the over. Javi's saying 6-4. Okay, Javi. Yankees 2 saying 5-3. So you're on the under. Okay. What else does everybody have? Nine 4 by Sunil. 9-0. All right, James, I'll see you. 6-0. I don't know that they're gonna do that. I don't know about that there, man. I don't see it. But again, that's just me. I don't see it though. There's really no reason to send him to the Phantom IL. I mean, they're gonna have him pitch. You know, they might. I know they said he's on an innings limit, but I'm sure they're gonna find a way to have him not pitch as much. I know it doesn't make sense, but I don't see a Phantom IL though. CT Cards likes joking with D-Rod. Okay, Ken is saying 6-4 as well. All right. Fenway has always been an unpredictable factor. You are absolutely correct on that, FJ. 6-3. I gotcha. Yeah, I got 6-4. I got 6-4 personally. Yes, indeed. Boston loses 2 games tonight. So Mavs force a game 5 and New York blows out the Red Sox. Yeah, I think New York should be able to win. Again, with the NBA Finals, I think I could be wrong on this. I think the Celtics do sweep. I wasn't expecting a sweep in the series. Like I haven't watched any games as far as the NBA Finals goes because again, I don't really care for either team. Yeah, I don't like CT Cards. I don't like any. I don't like the Mavs. I don't like the Celtics. You know. Yeah, he is playing right field in tonight's game, and Juan Soto's playing left. D-Rod is saying, okay, here it comes. That's what she said. Oh, well, I have to swallow capsules, take pictures of my. I got you. All right, I got you, D-Rod. As well as playing, Ken will be heartbroken if he's not. Oh, Brad to the rescue. Brad to the rescue. And the answer to your question, Brad, he's not playing. Oh, man. Everybody gives Ken a hard time about Austin Wells. That's funny. Stephen B saying my favorite part of my day besides being with my wife is joking around with D-Rod, CT Cards, and a few Maz adjacent community to talk about. Bro, you know what, man? We appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. I mean, this is like one of the highlights of my day, right? Is interacting with you guys and talking to you guys about the Yankees, talking baseball, talking other stuff. Like I like interacting with all you guys because you guys are so active in the chat. You all keep it fun. You all keep it interesting. It does go off the rails, but that's okay. Mr. Aussie hater. I don't care about who plays where. I just don't care for the Mavericks. Honestly, like, look, this is no disrespect to like the state of Texas or the people of Texas or the fans. If they're fans, they're fans of any of the teams in Texas. I don't care if there's 3 Aussie players, or 3 players from wherever. I just can't get behind supporting Texas teams. I never liked Texas teams, and it's been that way for a very, very long time. Very long time. I just can never get behind it. They got good players. I'm not denying that, right? But I just couldn't. I never get behind rooting for them. Sorry. D-Rod, I wouldn't. Don't talk down on yourself like that, bro. Listen. Hopefully, you get healthy, heal up. All right. Just keep try to stay positive, man. We're all thinking of you, dude. We're all thinking of you. I'm thinking of you, man. I could pull up the lineup again. I have no problems pulling up the lineup here. I'll show you the lineup real quick there, Scott. I'll do you a favor, my man. I agree, James. 100%. Yeah, the Yankees were owning the Texas Rangers, especially back in the 90s. Oh, man. That was great. Well, let me pull up this lineup for Scott real quick. And Brad, that's fine. If you want to support your boys by all means. By all means, go for it. I just don't root for the team. That's why, with the NBA finals, I could care less. I haven't really watched any game. Not really. I probably watched maybe 2 minutes total, if anything. And I did see that. I have been seeing that the Celtics are just destroying them. But Scott, that's the lineup right there, dude. If you want to look at it. All good, D-Rod. All good. Yeah, I mean the lineup is pretty much the same. You just have Verdugo playing right field, and then Soto playing left. And D-Rod, just so you know, I am going to read Sunil's comment here. Okay, I'm going to read it to you. He's saying, I know you didn't like my recent back and forth interactions, but he's saying that kind of low depiction on oneself is a show of depression. Cheer up, man. You'll be back in top health in no time. So take that. I mean, take that however you want there. D-Rod, I just wanted to read that out to you. That was Sunil's comment. And yeah, CT Card is saying he's having surgery on his right shoulder. Second one on the same shoulder. I can't play my guitar or do anything for my right arm. Yeah, man. And 4 years. Yeah. You know what? I've talked to people who have had shoulder surgery and have had shoulder issues. It's never easy, man. Unfortunately, I hate to say it. It never goes back to 100%. So yeah, Cabrera's playing third today. It's nice to see. But yeah, CT Card shoulder surgeries are hard to recover from, man. There's a guy that I train with at my gym, and he's had some shoulder issues, and it's unfortunate. Oh, 50%. Oh man, that bad, huh? %. Jeez, that's rough. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm not going to pull up that comment. I am going to disregard that comment, D-Rod. So, nope. 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 We're not reading that comment. Oh, boy. Here we go. All right, guys. Enough. I don't want those comments on my channel. Not here. Not here. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, no, I feel you, man. I'm sure the medication is not doing you any good, and I do understand. I do understand. Yankees sweep. You think the Yankees will sweep? Let's hope so, man. I mean, like I said earlier, I think the Yankees will win 2 out of 3. Personally, it's just whenever the Yankees play Boston at Fenway, they play them hard, so I'm hoping 2 out of 3. I'm not getting excited at the comments at all there, Brad. Maybe you are, truck driver, you, and I'm going to leave it at that. You prefer to see DJ at second and Torres traded to Japan? Yeah, well, a lot of people would rather see Torres get traded, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, again, Sunil, I'll leave it to D-Rod. If he wants to unblock you, he can unblock you. So I'll leave it to D-Rod. I'm not going to say anything here publicly. So I'm not going to, again, talk about it here. I want to talk about other things. Off the rails, trade the whole team. We aren't making the playoffs. We're winning too much. It needs to be balanced. Oh, God. That's hilarious. Yeah, Stephen B is definitely onto something. He's definitely onto something. But the game sounds like it's probably going to be delayed, right? The tarp is probably still out. But while we're still 30 minutes away from the game, what is everybody thinking for food? What are you all having for dinner? What are you all snacking on? No, I got you, Sunil. Like I said, I'll leave it to D-Rod if he. I'll leave it to D-Rod if he wants to unblock you, and you two can make amends with each other. I'm gonna leave that completely up to you guys. So, no, Ken, we ain't talking about that. Nope. Leave that crap out of here. Anti-Aussie, anti-truck drivers. What next, NFE? Hey, Brad, my oldest brother's a truck driver, okay? So watch it there, pal. I'm not anti-Aussie either. You better watch your mouth. Lucky I can't fly down there right now. It's all good, CT. Don't worry. Be passed by fat. Okay. Yeah. Cold Italian Pizza saying, yeah, and if I like the Yankees' chances, Hill, Rodon, Stroman. Yeah, I mean, those are all solid pieces, the perfect pieces to compete at Fenway. Absolutely, to compete against the Red Sox. Because yes, tomorrow's game is going to be Carlos Rodon versus Cooper Criswell. So Rodon has a 92 record with a 2.93 ERA. Cooper Criswell, who's pitching tomorrow, has a 3-3 record with a 4.13 ERA. And then Sunday, it's going to be Marcus Stroman, 6-2 record with a 2.82 ERA. And he's pitching against Cutter Crawford on Sunday. Cutter Crawford has a 2-6 record with a 3.47 ERA. Oh, my God, Brad. Oh, stop it. All right, well, Sunil, I don't know if you could. I don't think you could see D-Rod's comment, but he is thanking you. He says, "I know you mean well, and I appreciate it very, very much." He says he really does. So, again, sounds like he has no problems with you. I'm just going to leave it at that. If he chooses to unblock you, again, y'all can make amends with each other. If you guys want to further discuss this, then great. Yeah, Brad totally just went there, and I'm not surprised. I am not surprised whatsoever. Oh, my God. But Food, people. Let's talk about food. What are you all having for dinner? What are you all snacking on? Let's talk about food because I'm going to slowly wrap it up. You drive long haul OTR truck and a baseball, perfect combo, but bad for chatting. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, don't yeah, hopefully when you're on the live streams, man, you're not texting and driving. Please do not text and drive. For anybody who is driving and listening to this, don't text and drive, guys. You know, I don't want anybody getting hurt. This is me being serious, guys. I'm not trying to be joke. I'm not joking around. Just please keep yourself safe. Focus on the road. You know, I don't want you guys getting into any accidents. I don't want nobody getting hurt. That's the last thing I want, you guys. So, yeah, exactly. I know this world is already, there's already a lot of craziness in this world. So let's just, you know, let's try to all get along. Absolutely. No one's perfect, just for the record. Ken. Dev Finch. All right. Cheeseburger and French fries for dinner. Mm-hmm. That sounds pretty good. Ooh. Cheeseburger and French fries. Now I'm getting hungry, bro. So barbecue kangaroo. Okay. Probably ordering from Uber Eats tonight. Tomorrow's the wife's 50th birthday. Well, happy birthday to your wife. Cool. What are you going to order from Uber Eats? I don't know, man. I order from Uber Eats or DoorDash like every once in a blue moon, but that is pricey as heck, man. Let's see. Got some friends coming over to see the game. Italian sausage, burgers, onions, and peppers all off the grill, and beer. Lots of beer. All right. Gotcha. I'm definitely not going to be Maury Povich. Nope. I'll pass on that. I don't want that craziness. I'm okay. All right. Well, what's breakfast for you, man? Mr. Australian? Mr. Truck Driver? What's breakfast for you? What are you having for breakfast? Or what did you have for breakfast if you already had it there, Brad? There's a lot of stupid drivers everywhere. Yeah. No, thanks. I'm not Maury. Nope. I'm good. Typos. There's always like 50 typos in the chat, maybe more. Your wife deserves 4 knocks for putting up with you. Oh my God. Ham, cheese, and tomato croissants. All right. A cup of coffee is the breakfast of champions. I don't know how everybody drinks their coffee. I drink mine black. I drink it straight black. No sugar, no milk. So if you get their 40% off or 50% off sales, they save you good money. Yeah, we order using those promotional codes to get. I gotcha. Fair enough, man. I gotcha. Yeah, you're getting some happy birthday comments here, Sunil. Yeah, Jonathan, what's up? Yeah, I figured there was probably a rain delay. We were just talking about it, so I'm not surprised. Creamer and sugar during the week. Interesting. What do you do for the weekend, Stephen B? You know, the only time I drink like flavored coffee is if I'm like buying it from somewhere. If I'm like buying it from like Dutch Bros or like Dunkin', you know. Yeah, you better guess again. Dude, I'm a Turk. We like our tea strong. We like our coffee strong. I make Turkish coffee at home too, and let me tell you that thing it wakes you up. Wakes you up. A nice little sip in the afternoon. Let me tell you. All right, James. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to James. Shout out to all of you for coming in to the chat and having great conversation. I'm loving these conversations. So thank you all for coming on. But I will be slowly wrapping up here very shortly. So I always appreciate all of you. Let's see. Brad is saying plus coffee, large cup, 1 sugar. All right. That's cool, Jonathan. Does it keep you wired? Keep you up all night? Oh, the game is now delayed. Let's see. What are they saying? Yeah, it's delayed. I wonder how long the delay is going to be for. Oh, coffee doesn't affect you? Fair enough, John. There, Jonathan. This is true. This is true. You know, when I first started drinking coffee, I would add sugar and milk, but this was like when I was a lot younger. Then after a while, I cut out the sugar and it was just milk. Then I started drinking a black. I think it started like 2 or 3 years ago. I was just like, all right, you know what? I'm going to start drinking a black, and then I've been addicted to it since then. I drink tea as well, man. I don't drink a lot of green tea. I like green tea. Turkish coffee is that strong you can stand it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Brad. 100%. It's like being at the airport, yeah, with these delays. D-Rod. I think I know what you meant by that, but I don't want no problems. So, hey, Mr. Coconuts, what's up, man? How's it going, Mr. Coconuts? So Stephen B is saying normally large iced coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, 4 sugar, 4 creams, 4 vanilla swirls, 2 caramel things keep you up at a. Holy smokes, man! That is a lot of sugar, a lot of cream, and a lot of swirls. Oh my god, that is like super sweet. Oh, so Dev Finch likes drinking green tea. All right, Dev, I see you. Cobra Kai season 6. For any Cobra Kai fans? Oh, I'm sure you have, Ken. I know your time in the military. You've been there Mantle times, huh? So Mickey Mantle times? Yeah, I'm just joking. But yeah, no, the food is, you can't go wrong with Turkish food, man. Turkish food's I'm being biased here, but I think it's the best. You know, the cuisine is amazing. And yeah, you drank the coffee like water. That's awesome. Not everybody could say that. Nice. But yeah, guys, but that's what we got. So I know the game is going to be delayed. So we'll see. I'm thinking they should get a game in tonight. I think they will. But we'll have to see what happens. But folks in the chat, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Actually, I think this is good. I've gone hour and 15 minutes. I love rocking out with you guys and gals. As always, folks, thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining me, whether you're on YouTube or X. If you are tuning in, if you're liking the channel, if you're liking the stream, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this out with anybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. I should be going live for the pregame tomorrow. So hopefully I see all of you here. I appreciate all your guys' support. Any support that you all give to this channel, it is greatly appreciated. It does mean the world to me. So, and I truly do thank all of you. And enjoy the game. Enjoy your Friday evening. Enjoy the weekend. All right. And I'll see you all next time.